Right, so this is episode 8. 8 is a good number in Asia or China. 8 is a good number. So, what we're gonna talk about today, let's see. Alright, so I missed a few blogs this week, and then I thought to myself maybe I could do maybe, every twice, every 2 days. And then I thought to myself that would be a bitch move. So, get my shit together and actually execute on what I decided in the beginning, which is once a day. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I talked to my partner Julie about the red paperclip guy story. I don't know if you guys ever heard. He has a YouTube video. It's basically of him on TED Talks. He took a red paperclip and basically traded 14 times. The second thing that he found was that somebody was willing to trade with him was a fish pen. And then as he moved along, what he wanted was a house. And over a period of almost a year, he was able to trade a red paperclip to a house. That's what he made the story sound, which sounds very magical. And then after watching the video, I went on the internet to kind of look at, how did this really happen? So he actually spent a lot of time blogging about this process, so telling other people that, hey, this is what I'm doing. And then a lot of people really liked that idea and join him on the mission. And then some people would say, hey, I have this, I have that, you can train me this, you can train me that. And eventually he was able to get, to a house. So what I found interesting, learning from that is that and I saw this poster by Seth Godin. This quote by Seth Godin is that people don't buy goods and services, people buy relationships, people buy how did it go again? Let's see. So people don't buy goods and services, people buy relationships, they buy stories, and they buy magic. So clearly that guy had a really cool story, and trading a paperclip to a house seems to be like a magic. And then he also built a lot of relations. So I think, going forward, doing this profitable pixels, I need to keep that in mind. Like, what is the relations that I'm building with people? Some of the audience you guys are watching, and then what is the magic that I'm providing here, and also what is the story, right? So I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind, and as I go move forward, these are the things I wanna do. Let's see. So for the last 2 days, I was working on this research report about Huobi. So Huobi is a cryptocurrency exchange similar to Binance. And then what I found interesting is that Huobi's token model is geared towards business to business. So a lot of the demand for the token comes from the exchange leveraging 20% of their revenue to buy back the token. And a lot of the supply for the token are coming from people who've purchased these basically like a coupon in the beginning of the year, and every month they would get some new token supply. And then some of the other demand for the token are, the venture capital firms, the investment firms that want to become a supernode and vote on which project is listed on the Huobi's exchange. So it gets a little bit more interesting than that. So I wrote a report. I'm still editing it. Once it's final, I'm gonna post it online. I'll leave a link in the description. And then yes, the next thing is it's mostly related to crypto markets. So the first thing is that the market is still good. Like people are still getting funded. Pantera recently raised $150 million. Andreessen Horowitz recently bought a big chunk of Maker. Which is pretty interesting because this is the first time a venture capital firm actually goes on a secondary market and just straight up buy some tokens. The next thing is, there's a lot of market movements right now. What I've noticed is that a lot of, for the last 2-3 months, the market cap has been pretty consistent around $220 billion. And then, but each coins, like the bad ones just kind of fades away. And then, the good ones are the good ones like Holochain are actually going up in prices because I think people are figuring this out and they're shifting bad capital into good capital. The next two things is that Instagram is actually working. So, I mean, It works. Like I'm getting visits from Instagram to my Facebook page. I'm getting visits to the YouTube channel that you guys are watching right now, and I'm getting traffic to my blog. So I'm gonna keep doing this, and I don't want to forget that I need to fucking write a book and also keep up with my LinkedIn stuff. So that's it for episode 8. I hope you guys like that, and then I'm gonna keep doing this and see you guys soon.